An Afghan Air Force pilot has opened fire on international troops at the Kabul airport. 8 US soldiers and an American contractor were killed. It's the 7th time in 12 months that an Afghan soldier has turned against his coalition partners. ABC correspondent Sunny Sarah reports from Kabul.
The shooting happened in a supposedly secure military complex at Kabul airport. The 8 US soldiers were meeting a group of Afghan Air Force officers to discuss training. All of the men were armed with US-issued handguns. The 48-year-old pilot, a 20-year veteran of the Afghan Air Force, got into an argument with the Americans. He began shouting and eventually stormed out. A few minutes later, he returned with his gun drawn. He ordered his US and Afghan colleagues to drop their weapons and line up. He then opened fire. The 8 US soldiers and 1 US contractor were killed. 5 Afghan officers were seriously wounded. The pilot then turned the gun on himself. The shooting created panic around the airport.
No one knew what was going on except for the fact that sirens were going off and people were being herded into hardened buildings and told there was a situation.
Afghan defence officials say the pilot was suffering from mental illness. The Taliban claimed responsibility for the incident, but Afghan defence officials say there's no evidence of insurgent involvement.
Well, this kind of incident can undermine morale and the sense of trust between Afghan and coalition forces. It comes only 3 months before Afghan police and army units are scheduled to take over responsibility for security in 7 districts across the country. Now, more than ever before,